Hi and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. This is episode 178. I'm Jessica, aka Naturally Nitty.
And I'm Tina, also known as Starnits. Today is July 23rd. This is our weekly podcast. If you're our first time watcher, welcome. And if you're a regular and you're coming back, thank you for coming back.
Yes, we love ya. So pull up a chair, grab some knitting, and craft along with us.
I have no mojo. I'm probably not going to talk too much.
I don't have any mojo either, but I don't have a good excuse like you do.
How about works in progress?
None.
Well, I have, I talked about this shawl that I had to restart, right?
Yes.
So the way the pattern, oh no, I dropped a stitch. The way the pattern is written is, sorry, I just had to fix that real quick.
Totally understandable.
You do the bottom part and then you switch to a bigger size needle and then you do short rows.
Okay.
Which is what I'm working on now. Again. So, order missions are due tomorrow. So, I'm going to work on this a little bit more and then maybe turn it in for if I get to 25%.
You should have took a pic. Did you take a picture of it before you ripped it?
Yeah,
Because you could turn that picture in for 25%.
I don't know. I'm just like, and it's a test knit, so I can't like not finish it, but it's at the point where I'm like frustrated with it. Not so much frustrated with the pattern because I really like it and I really like the yarn. I'm just frustrated with myself for not thinking about gauge before I got halfway through it.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's what I'm working on. And I switched to the second size needles. And then I've been sitting here bored out of my mind. And I follow a couple of people on Instagram, like amigurumi people. So I was like, I want to make some amigurumi. So I pulled out all my amigurumi books. And I decided on, I have some of these really cool Japanese ones, which I want to get the wrap. There's like 8 of them. I only have 4. So what I'm going to do is follow fox. And I don't have any fox patterns, but they have this bear pattern, which I'm going to modify the pattern and I'm going to change the mouth part and the ears and put a tail on it for a fox, but I'm going to use the basic same pattern for a fox. So I went through my stuff the other day and I got out my translation and wrote what I needed to work.
That's fun.
That's what I'm going to do for Bella. And I'm going to be using like crappy acrylic that we got. Like, I had black and white or cream. I just didn't have this russet color. But someone had sent Madison and Bella some like acrylic yarn, and I just stole that from them because I want to like make from my stash. So I pulled out that stuff to make. But then I was like, a lady that Andy works with, just had a baby. Actually, she had a baby when we were there. She had him prematurely. But he's doing really well, and she originally wasn't going to be there for the start of school because that's when the baby was due, but she had him early because of preeclampsia and everything, and he's doing really well. Like, he's growing well in the baby intensive care unit, NICU or whatever, and he's doing really well, but I was like, I should make him something because I'm so good at that. Like, I made my nephew stuff too. Just kidding. But anyways, Andy was like, I want to be the cool boss that does cool stuff for people when they have babies. And I'm like, yeah, Okay.
Meaning you have to do it?
Well, I think he wanted to buy him stuff, but I'm like, we don't actually have a ton of money to go out and buy a bunch of baby stuff.
Mm.
And so I was like, I have a lot of yarn. I can definitely make stuff. So I pulled out this amigurumi book. Okay, can you see me now?
Yes. Can you see me?
So yeah, I can. I pulled out this book, Amigurumi World, and I think I'm gonna make like an octopus or something because the lady has another toddler. She's like about two, maybe a year and a half old.
Okay.
So she was a preemie, but anyways, she has another baby. So I was gonna make two, like one for the girl and one for the baby, and I'm gonna put a cat toy in it so it rattles for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm gonna make, when I pulled out my Karen Simply Soft collection of 5 of yarn, and I'm gonna make some toys because those are fun.
They are.
But I decided I was gonna make a hat too, so I pulled out this Knit Picks Felici that I got, and I started to knit. But I first pulled out my interchangeables because the Knit Picks interchangeables goes down to size 4. But I'm sure if you've been watching this, I like the Knit Picks interchangeables because they're pointy, but I don't like them because they break. Right. And I'm not talking about the tips because I use the metal tips. I'm talking about the cords. I've had multiple cords break. I had one break like just a month ago. And Knit Picks is really good about replacing it, but I'm just like not wanting to invest more in this set that breaks continually.
Right.
So anyways, I went to find my 4s, and I have one. I don't know where it is, and I have no cords because most of them are broken. So I went into my needle roll, which is stuff that I don't use and are only there for emergencies, or I let the girls use. So it's like my oddies and my straight needles and my double pointed needles. And oddies are good needles if you like them, but I just don't like them. I think they're too dull and I don't like their cords. But I pulled out these that I got in Germany, the Inox. They're double pointed, and I absolutely hate working on double pointed needles, but I am doing it anyways. So I'm using these 4s, and I'm using the baby pixie hat pattern that you wrote, Jessica, for boys. So that's what I've been doing. And I cast that on yesterday, and it's fun, but like I said, I really don't like using double pointed needles, and I really don't like using wood, but I don't have any metal in this size. So that's what I'm actually working on. Oh, I did, and since I've been knitting and sitting here, I said I didn't have much to talk about.
I know, you're like, I'm not going to talk a lot.
Sorry.
Blah, 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 blah.
But since I've been sitting here knitting, Madison and Bella have been sitting here, and they feel like they have to knit too, I guess. So Bella pulled out her hat project, which she started like a really long time ago, and she was knitting on it.
That's cool.
And she finished it. It's pretty good for a first project. She's 11.
Yeah.
The top up here isn't that great, but of course she's like working on it, and I'm sitting over here trying to I nod off pretty fast because I'm taking really good drugs, and she'll be like talking and I'm like trying to sleep. So she was like doing stuff, and I was just like, what? I'm like, just do what the pattern says. But the pattern says this, then do it. Just stop talking to me. I'm trying to sleep. But no, it's good. But she finished her hat, and she put it on, and she was like, it's not that good. I'm like, well, that's good for a first project.
Yeah, it's really good for a first project.
Yeah. So she made it. I think partly she doesn't like it because it's yucky acrylic yarn. So, but yeah, so Bella finished that. I thought that was good.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so now we're on You Spin Me Right Round.
Okay, I have some of that.
Okay, I took pictures of my stuff and turned them in. So That's what I did.
Well, you rock. I have not been spinning much lately. I think my cough has gotten worse, so it just, I haven't wanted to do anything. I've been kind of blah.
You need to take Sudafed.
I know. I hate medicine, but I think I'm going to because I've had it for a while. Anyways, I think I was in the middle of applying this last time we podcasted. This is a loop bat. Colorway was Wildflower.
Oh, pretty.
But yeah. So it goes from purple to blue to like it's almost like a greenish tan color. Like it's got a green hue to it and then pink and then back to like a dark navy. But it's fun. And I got 250 yards, I believe. Yeah. Out of an M-ply. When usually, when I spin these loop bats, I spin them like super fine and get like closer to 4, like.
Yeah.
They're like sock yarn or thereabouts. Anyway, so it was fun to make it a chunkier, or not chunky, but a thicker yarn. And I like how it turned out. Leah really liked it, so maybe I'll make her something out of it. It's cool. And then I decided to spin up some Shadow and Fiber Arts alpaca. Let me get a picture real quick.
Is it alpaca blend or full alpaca?
Full alpaca. And I'm sorry, I don't like alpaca. Like spinning it straight up. I
like alpaca blends.
Yeah, but straight up, it was like, I mean, it's nice, it's soft, but like,
it's so dense.
I miss wool. Like I like the springiness of wool. So I'm trying to find a stupid picture of the two braids that I took.
But like alpaca is nice because it's soft, but when you spin it and it's by itself, it gets so dense and thick and heavy.
It does. Okay, well, I don't know, my camera's not doing the little flippy thing that I have. Anyways, so one was like a plain rainbow. I think it was Sunshine and Rainbow was the colorway, and the other one was Storm in the Rainbow or something like that, and it had more
darker colors.
So I took them and I split up the darker one into 4, like so it's fractal. Yeah. And then I spun the other one as is. And I don't know if it's alpaca or the color said it was dyed, but as I spun, like the dark one, it got real muted. And like the colors all seem to like get really light compared to what they look like in the braid. I don't know if that's an alpaca thing or what. Anyway.
Well, when you separated it, was there a lot of white showing?
Some, but it just seemed like even when I was separating it, it just kind of like the colors kind of got like lighter. I don't know. It was really weird. There weren't white spots though.
But that might be just the alpaca and how it holds dye.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyways, it turned out pretty.
Yeah.
It's really heavy. I mean, this is 8 ounces here. It's 2 braids. I only got 460 yards out of it, but I spun it pretty fine. I haven't washed it. I'd say it's probably around sport weight.
Oh, but once you wash it, it should fluff up because alpaca fluffs.
Yeah. So, you know, it's pretty. I don't know what I'll do with it. You can totally tell I'm like so not enthused with this one, but that's okay. I guess alpaca is not my favorite.
I was gonna say you could turn that in for the difficult fiber defense against the dark arts. Like I turned in my problem one for that, and everyone's like, "It's so pretty. Why is it so difficult?" I'm like, "You don't even want to know."
Yeah.
It would just trust me. I do not want to do that ever again.
Yeah.
Like if we mixed that fiber with the alpaca, I bet you it would have been real nice.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
I
like blends, and I've spun, it before. I mean, I made a whole sweater out of alpaca that I cleaned myself. I don't know.
I might need to, like the alpaca fleeces that I have downstairs and the one I just got, I think when I go to spin them, I think I might card it together with, or comb it together with some wool that I have.
That sounds like a good idea.
Because
I don't know if it's still recording. I'm sorry, people. It is. Yeah, I was about to text you. Yeah, so, yeah, I like blends. I don't like spinning straight alpaca all that much.
Are you still streaming? Oh, he's not streaming, so it's not that.
Oh, it's alright. It's probably mine.
It's okay.
I still have to deal with it. Anyways, so that's pretty much all the spinning I'm doing. I'm still spinning currently on my modern spin neon stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it. Tour de Fleece ends tomorrow.
Yeah.
Obviously I'll finish it by the end of the month. But, yeah.
I am also still currently spinning my mashup. My Nerd Girl Yarns one, Who's Your Doctor?
Okay.
I had Madison bring over my spinning wheel because I can't lift anything over 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to bring it over so I could spin. But I think after podcasting, I won't be able to sit. Like, sitting straight up kind of hurts. So I'll probably won't be spinning today. So
I think I just lost my spinning mojo when you guys left.
So I really miss it. I really like spinning. It's my favorite.
It is.
But like I said, I've been on this amigurumi kick. Like, I've been following a bunch of amigurumi people on Instagram. So, you know.
Yeah. So moving on. Sewing. Have you done any sewing?
I cut a lot of stuff and I started to sew before my surgery, but I haven't anything. I plan on trying to sew next week.
Okay. I on Instagram I have plans to sew something.
Oh, really? Like what?
I saw someone posted, like, it's just like a tablet holder, but it's like a triangle thing with, it's got an empty space and then like, and they're weighted down with like beads.
Beads?
Not beads, like poly beads, or like not just fiber fill, like they're, let me pull it up. Anyways, I thought they looked cool, and I want to make some for myself at least, if not for the kids. Let's see. Jen Study from Instagram posted them a couple days ago.
Oh, I have one more thing about spinning. I forgot. I brought it over to show. My drop spindle. I'm almost done. I have like four roll legs left.
That's
counting
exciting.
That one, maybe 5. Oh, okay. So it like holds it up.
Yeah. So, and you could, or you could put your phone on there if you wanted. I just thought it'd be cool.
That is cool.
Because my case for my tablet doesn't stand up like the right way. It does it, I don't know, like horizontal. Anyways, so I want to make that. And then Joe brought me a bunch of pants that he wants me to make into shorts, so I have to sew that too. Which isn't, you know, up on my list, but that's okay.
But that's so like maybe an hour or so.
Yeah, it won't take long. Or neither will the thing I want to make. I'm not even going to follow a pattern. I think I can figure it out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Anyways.
Okay. Binging? Are you binging on anything?
No.
Really? Not even TV?
Not really. We've been watching a little bit of stuff here and there. Joe's been playing his Black Ops. Actually, okay, I lied. Well, not really. We are still on that Amazon Prime free month.
Oh, yeah.
And they have iCarly on there. And the kids, like, adored that show when it was on Netflix. So we, like, instead of having a movie night a couple nights, we've been down there watching that.
Did you ever catch up on Between? Because that's all I think of now when I see...
No, I need to. I keep forgetting. Usually when I watch Netflix, I do it on my computer. So when my computer's down, like, I haven't been... Like, because all our stuff that's downstairs, like, I can't just go hang out in the basement during the day. Like, so if I want to watch something, I usually watch it on my computer. But, yeah. I need to go get an external hard drive and deal with this.
And Sudafed. And they can both be found at Walmart. So
And
that's...
Sudafed.
So, I've been rewatching iZombie because I needed like something funny that wasn't serious but also not too drama-y.
Yes.
So I've been watching that. And we've been doing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. some, which is a really good show. Bella really likes it. And then we are doing a Harry Potter movie marathon. We're on the 8th movie right now. So, you know.
That's fun.
And then I finished the 6th book that I was reading of the Temperance Brennan series. And it's getting really, like, she's like, you know, like, the first few books in a series are kind of hard until you get into it, if that makes sense. And this series is, like, really science-y, like, not bad, but it's, like, super science-y and into, like, bones and the science behind, like, her job, basically.
Yeah.
Which is, like, you know, anthropology, bones stuff. But so then also, like, how she writes, she'll, like, focus on different things, like, the interactions of people and stuff like that. So she'll, like, have, like, tangents where she talks about stuff. And it's not, like, bad. Or I enjoy it because I like that. I like it. But I can see where some people would not like the series. But anyway, so I finished the 6th one, and I liked it. So I'm waiting for the last one, or the 7th one from the library. And then I've been reading a book called Insanity that Madison read, and it's just, she read it, so I want to read it and know what she read, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah.
And then I started reading this Dorothy Must Die book, also a teenage young adult book, so I'm, like, not reading much because of that, you know, so.
Yep.
But yeah, not too much reading has been going on. Like, I'll start to read and then I'll fall asleep, so.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we're kind of getting into randomness, right?
Yeah.
So your surgery went well and everything.
Yeah. It was really weird. I went in on Tuesday at, like, 2:30 is when the surgery was. So I went in at 12 and then sat around, and then they did the surgery, and then the next thing I know, I'm, like, waking up, kind of, after the surgery, and they're, like, getting me up to go to the bathroom and then sending me home. Like, that's how crazy fast it was. It was really, really weird.
That is insane. When Dad told me you were going home that night, I was like, what? They're not even having her sleep there? Like, it'd be different if you had it in, like, the morning at, like, 8 or 9, and then, like, okay, by nighttime they made you go home. But I was like...
They seriously, like, pushed me out. And we did it to everyone.
It's crazy.
Everyone who was there. And it's funny because a friend of mine, the next day, had a gastric surgery, and she stayed over 2 nights.
Weird.
It was so weird. I was like, I guess it's, you know, like, the, you know. But, like, so, like, I came home, and that first night sleeping was not fun and not easy. But it's been getting a little bit better, so.
Yeah.
You know, but, like, I've been, like, hanging out on the couch and, like, in and out of sleep. And luckily I can, like, do stuff, like, Jamberry from the couch.
Yeah.
So I can kind of work from the couch. So that's kind of good. I think I'm going to do an update because I took pictures before for my Etsy store. I think I might do an update in the next day or two. Because I already took the pictures, so I just have to do all the listing, which is what takes the longest. So that's kind of cool. Like, I can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I did my nails the other night. So I was at the hospital on Tuesday, and they put, like, they have to get your blood oxidation or whatever from your finger, like, where they prick your finger and find out, like, all the stuff, and they just put a thing on your finger and keep it on there. So, like, the tape that they did ripped off my jam.
Oh.
I had them on for, like, 12 days, so Like, they were like, oh, I'm so sorry, we messed up your pretty nails. And I was like half asleep. I'm like, it doesn't matter, I need to change them anyways. Which I think I said, but I might not have, you know, because I was still waking up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I came home, and the next day we did our nails, and I did these.
Those are fun.
So these butterflies were a style box, and then this lunar landing is a couple seasons ago.
I have that one, and it's one of my favorites. I don't think I've ever worn it, but I love them.
This one I have is matte. I really like the matte wraps right now. And then this one is a luster, which is a sparkle matte.
Okay.
So I've been wearing those.
I need to do mine.
Yeah, and I told the girls they needed to do it, and they decided to do the gels. So Bella put Mr. DJ on, which is like a fluorescent pinkish orange color, and she likes that. And then Madison put on She's Unavailable, which is like a light lilac color.
That's cool. Are those staying on well for them? I should maybe do that to the girls.
Yeah, the wraps stay on them, except Madison picks at hers.
Leah's come off her. I don't know what she does. But...
Well, remember how Dawn was saying hers come off really fast? So with kids, what I do is I have them do the T method, but also if I need to get some more, but I have them swipe with acetone right before they put it on, instead of rubbing alcohol, because that dries it out fast, because kids are just dirty and gross. Like, I was doing Bella's nails, and I was like, I don't know how these are going to stay on, because your hands are so sweaty. Like, even just in the, 10 minutes of doing her nails with the gel, her hands were so sweaty. I was like, this is so gross.
Chloe's now, she does her own, and they stay on for a good while. But Leah's, it was the next 2 days, and they were coming off.
Yeah, that's...
And I don't know if, they first start to come off, and then she picks at them, or what, but,
I think it's probably some of both.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Madison, because her nails are so short because she bites them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one reason why she doesn't like to wear them, is because she wants to bite her nails. And so I'm always like, no, we're going to wear them so you don't bite your nails.
Yeah.
She wanted to do gel, so I was like, fine, you can wear the gel, and hopefully it'll help you grow them. So. Oh, I totally forgot. So I've been sleeping on and off for the most part of this week. I'll be doing something and then just fall asleep. But I had started before my surgery. I signed up for the Slytherin Sunshine Committee stitch marker swap, and I had started them a little bit before, and then I finished them and sent them. So I'm excited. I would show you pictures, but I sent to April or Jaji Girl, and I don't want her to know until she gets them. So
that's cool. I saw them. They're cool.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Leah has been bugging me to let her cut her hair, so I finally gave in the other day. But she made me do a before and after, so I'm gonna pull that up real quick.
Oh, we did that before I went into surgery. Bella wanted a pixie cut, out of the blue. She came home saying that. I was like, what? And I guess it was because Leah had told her how nice it is to have short hair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cute.
Well, and then after I told, or I showed her Bella's picture, and then she really started hounding us about it. I'm like, fine. Which, not that I mind short hair, but we had just spent 2 years growing her hair out from the pixie cut she got the first time.
Well, Bella, I can show you a picture of Bella's. Then after she got it cut, she wanted, and her hair was down to her shoulders straight.
Yeah.
And she got it cut super short.
Yeah, it's cute.
But she's been called, because, when they're 10 and 11, they're kind of you can't tell if they're a boy or a girl if their hair is that short. So She's had some people call her a boy, and she hasn't said anything, but the look she gets on her face, I know she feels bad.
Yeah.
So I've made her start wearing her earrings. But it's funny because after that, she wanted her hair dyed red because she wants to be a Weasley. And then Madison wanted her hair a normal color, so she dyed it black.
That's cool.
But Bella's hair looks kind of pinkish right now because it's kind of like fading. But she's been wearing her earrings, and I made her a pair of earrings from some of the paper beads I had.
Mm-hmm. Leah's had issues too with people calling her a boy, and usually it was more strangers. And that's one thing I was like, "You're going into middle school. Are you sure? You know, you want short hair?" And she's like, "Yep, I do. I don't care what people say." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like Bella says it doesn't bother her, but I can tell by the look on her face it does.
Yeah.
But I made her some earrings for her to wear. Yeah. So, you know, I just told her if you wear your earrings, it should be okay. You know. So she's been wearing earrings, and
well, and I said some people are just gonna be stupid, and you're gonna have to like let it roll off your shoulders. Like I know it hurts, but
yeah. So.
Yeah,
anyway,
see how that goes.
But she, like, out of the blue was wanting her hair short, so I was like, okay. So
it's kind of nice though, because Leah's the one that like we always fought with to brush her hair or to wash it all the time. So having short hair is like way nice.
Yeah, same with Bella. So, but yeah. Anyways, that's about it. That's a short podcast.
Short episode. All right. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.